in order to remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you offer salat. So what they inferred from these two verses, they said, you have to pay your zakatul fitra before salat. Okay? قد أفلح من تزكى وذكر اسم ربه فصلى. It means that it is duty on you to pay zakatul fitra before going to salatul Eid. Before offering salatul Eid, you have to pay your sadaqah, your zakat. So that's why it is said in jurisprudence, after salat, if you pay, the niyat should be different. The intention of paying zakat will be different. So it is too late. So it will be different, actually, arrangement for paying the zakat at that situation. So why? Because this is what Quran says, that you have to pay first your zakat, then you offer your salat. And if someone asks you, what is the reason for this? You recite for him this verse of Quran. قَدْ أَفْلَحَ مَنْ تَزَكَّى وَذَكَرَ اسْمَ رَبِّهِ فَصَلَّى. In Salat, and actually the Eid of Al-Azha, the solution would be vice versa. First you are offering the Salat, then you're offering your Sadaqah. This is what Quran says. فَصَلِّ لِرَبِّكَ, then one half. Because one half means that to sacrifice, to offer the sacrifice. This is also another type of zakat and sadaqah. So this is the difference between Eid al-Fitr and Eid al-Azha. And Eid al-Fitr, you are giving the sadaqah first, then you are offering the salat. But in Eid al-Azha, you are actually first offering the salat, then you are giving the sadaqah. Then I hope, inshallah, as it happened in the start of the Ramadan, that we had united day of fasting. There was no differences actually among people without the day of fasting, and this was very great. That was very great. But I hope, even though it was not by choice, it was by chance, and it seems to me. But I hope this would happen also for the Eid of this year in Ramadan. Even though I have little doubt, I see that the political actually conflict will inspire that there will be conflict with the day of Eid. But still, we hope that inshallah Rahman we will have united Eid. We don't know when it will be that, Sunday or on Monday, but we hope inshallah for a united Eid, inshallah Rahman, for Muslims. Because you see that when they recite the dua of in namaz of Salatul Eid, if you just pay attention to dua in the Qunut, it says that this Eid, this day of Eid, is the Eid for the entire world. Even the dua of Eid actually inspired the unity, that the Eid day should be the unity day. That's why all of the type of salat will be done usually indoor, but it is mustahab, it is recommended to offer Salatul Eid outdoor. Why? Because it requires that all people get together to offer the united Eid prayer. So it is recommended to do it outdoor, not indoor. And also I was asked to talk about the zakat al-fitr, the amount of zakat al-fitr. I talked many times about this issue that we have two types of zakat, two types of sadaqah. One type of sadaqah is actually obligatory sadaqah, like zakat al-fitr, like homes, like zakat. And also we have voluntary sadaqah, that you pay sadaqah to promote the social justice in the community, to reduce the gap between poor and wealthy people. The reason that first we have obligatory sadaqat, because obligatory sadaqat should inspire us to voluntary sadaqat. Like we have two types of namaz. The wajib namaz, which would be 17 rak'at, and also we have nawafil. Okay, or answer some people, they are also offering the nawafil. الذين على صلاتهم دائمون. They are offering constantly not only wajib namaz but also the mustahab namaz. Okay? So this is the issue that we have the minimum for the zakat and we don't have the maximum. Okay, the minimum is that some people, they are, unfortunately there is kind of, as I said many times, conflict or arguments about the minimum. For example, I just received an email from some institution. They said the zakat al-fitr is $10 for each. $10. And there is another institution that says, no, it is $12. Others say, $8. So which one is right? No, this is not actually, nobody can impose on you that how much you have to pay. This is that you have to see how much you can pay yourself. What is your financial capability in order to pay zakat al-fitr? If you are poor, even it is not wajib to pay zakat al-fitr. Right? Zakat al-fitr is in fact prescribed on wealthy people in order to share their wealth with needy people. This is the reason for zakat al-fitr. Nowadays I know that even the poor people in our community, in Muslim, they are paying zakat. That's good, in order to show that actually the sympathy and the unity. But this is the issue, that zakat al-fitr is in fact prescribed on wealthy people. So then the question is that what is the poor and what is the wealthy? And this is different discussion. And what I can say that the one whose income is less than spending, then he should be considered poor. So this is the first standard in order to show who is poor and who is wealthy. Then in ordinary situation, when the income is less than spending, this person would be considered poor. I mean, spending, regular spending, not the person who is is actually, he's making $30,000 per year, wants to go and buy a BMW of actually $60,000 or $70,000. Then he says, oh, well, no, I cannot pay the payments for the BMW. So yes, this is different. Yes, if you have actually car, regular car, and you cannot pay the payments, for example, or your mortgage, for example, you are not capable. You are spending more than what you have as an income, then considered actually poor. So we can also receive the zakat in this situation. Okay. So we cannot say how much you pay. Yes, we can, as I said, see what you wanted to pay. According to jurisprudence, you have to pay about 7 pounds of food. 7 pounds of food. So then the question is that what type of food would be that? If you want to buy rice, for example, okay, if you want to go buy rice, you have many qualities of rice in the market. You can buy the rice, which is 50 cents per pound or 40 cents per pound. And also you can buy organic basmati rice, which is about maybe $2 or $3 per pound. Okay? So if it is $3 per pound, then 7 by 3 would be about $51. Or you can say, no, I'm not going to pay for the rice. What about the wheat? Yes, no flour. You can buy flour. You can go to a restaurant. People buy actually flour for 50 pounds or $10 or $1. So it's cheaper. Then yeah, you can pay flour too. You can pay dates. Yes, dates also have different kind of dates. So, but one thing you have to have in your mind, that it is not right to eat something good and buy for the poor people something actually, the things which you are not eating because you don't like it. You are so concerned about your health that you are eating only organic foods. And they say, oh, okay, let's buy for him the junk food for the poor people. No, this is not right. Why? Because this is what Quran says. When you pay sadaqah, try to pay sadaqah from the things which you love for yourself. Don't actually pay sadaqah from the things you don't like. For example, you have the clothing, actually they are so worn out and you don't want to use them anymore. They say, no, I'm going to pay sadaqah as this inshallah. No, this is not right. Remember Fatima salawatullah. And the night of her wedding, she had 2 dresses, one the old and the one was the new one. And when the poor person came forward and knocked her door at the night of her wedding, she gave the new one. She didn't have the other new dress. And then when she was asked why she did this, because Prophet noticed that she has no new dress on her. So then they said she recited this verse of Quran. وَأَنْفِقُوا مِمَّا تُحِبُّونَ. That you do infaq from the things you love. Okay? Not from the things you want to put in the dumpsters and you want to give to other people. No. So, this is the issue. When you want to pay Zakat al-Fitrah, brothers and sisters, remember Fatima al-Zahra at the night of her wedding. What she did. And if you say that I am Fatimi, I am the follower of Fatima salawatullah alayha, this was the manner of Fatima. Are you ready to follow Fatima salawatullah alayha or not? So, inshallah Rahman, as I said, if you want to pay zakat al-fitr, inshallah, just try to see that you pay from the things you consume as well. So this is the important. You actually just remember that on the day of Eid, many of you maybe will take your children, your families to the restaurant. They will try to go to a very decent restaurant and celebrate the Eid of the Fitr. I remember that many people, they cannot go to the restaurant to eat. And if I say to you that if you know family that they want to go to restaurant on the day of Eid, but they cannot go, I think the zakat al-fitr is that how much you are paying for the restaurant for your family that day, $100, $150. Try to give the same amount and give to the family and tell them that if you want to go to the restaurant, you can go to. Right? So this is actually the essence of zakat al-fitr, that to make unity, that if you can go to restaurant when make someone who cannot go to the restaurant to be able to go like you. Now this is the message of zakat al-fitr. If you want to buy clothing for your kids because of Eid, how much you are spending? $100, $200, $300? Yes, do this. If you can. I'm not saying this is logic, but I'm saying this makes you close to the essence of zakat al-fitr. If you can, family, you can find family, they cannot buy clothes for themselves. You say that this is the money you can buy clothes for this amount of money for your kids. So, when they come to Salatul Eid, the kids would not feel ashamed that they don't have new clothing like other people. And the smile which you are creating in actually that these kids would in fact realize the essence of the constitution. So inshallah Rahman, try to be generous about zakat al-fitr if you are capable. Don't try to actually to argue that, for example, this place or this center is saying less than you say. No, if, as I said, you can pay zakat al-fitr even by $5. If you want to pay flour, for example. But this is the issue that nowadays, if you want to pay flour, who is actually using the flour actually for making bread? They buy the bread from the store. Right? So just be inshallah Rahman practical and try to be inshallah Rahman generous. And so this is actually the form of zakat al-fitr. But in Islam and in Quran, the essence of zakat al-fitr is important, because when you are convinced, you are accepting the truth of zakat al-fitr's essence, then you are not going to argue about how much you have to pay. Well, this is very important. You have to know what is the reason that zakat paying in charity is so important. You remember I was talking about the fasting, what was the purpose of fasting? I think the purpose of fasting is that you try to detach yourself from worldliness. Right? You know, you're so attached to everything in this world. I want this, I want that. It's like every time you have a new car. So you are protective of your car. One small scratch on the car will make you sad for 2-3 hours. You know why this happened. I remember one day I was talking with a brother from Washington D.C. and Washington D.C. and he just got his new car and we went to go to the seminar and the way back he made an accident in the car and he was sad for the entire trip that why this happened. This is the issue that sometimes this is the issue that we don't have this sense of attachment to ourselves. We always preoccupied with the sense of attachment. But this word is the word of both. This is what Quran says. إِنَّ مَعَ الْعُسْرِ يُسْرًا إِنَّ مَعَ الْعُسْرِ يُسْرًا. You have the hardship and you have the ease together. When you have the new car, also you have to expect that there would be accident. So you are about to lose everything in this world. Everything in this world is subject to loss. Because we don't own anything in this world. You have to know. Just remember, there is no difference in reality between the car you own, you buy it from the dealership, and the car you are getting from the rental car. There is no difference. You see that when you are getting the car from the rental car, you are not protective about the rental car as you are protective about your own car. Is that correct? Let me just tell you, brother, this. In this world, there is no difference between this two. You have to know that you don't own anything in this world. That's why we say, just contemplate this verse of Quran which says, Inna lillah wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Inna lillah. And everything belongs to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now we belong to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. My car belongs to Allah. My kids belongs to Allah. Everything belongs to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So what it means? It means it is like a rental car. Just remember this. When you make accident with the rental car, you are not so unhappy. Why? Because you just expect that you get the new car from the rental car. Is that correct? But if you have the problem with your own car, oh my goodness, you have to go to deal with the insurance company. You have the comprehensive or not, this liability. No, that's the problem. But this is the reality of it. This is what Quran says. What Quran says about their life. It says that everything in this world is amanat. Amanat. Everything you have is amanat. Your health is amanat. Your being is amanat. Everything you actually have is amanat. So you have to create the mentality of amanat in your soul, in your mind, in your heart, that everything belongs to Allah. When you have this mentality, then when you lose, you are more consoled. That's why Quran says. Why Quran says, Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un? Because when you encounter musibat is loss. When you have loss, you are so sad. Why you are so sad? Because you lost, you think that you own it. But if you